Migrant crisis in Chicago may be long over, but tonight there are new allegations of how millions of taxpayer dollars were spent during their emergency response. Our investigative reporter Chuck Gowdy in studio tonight with some late details for us. Chuck.
Allison, when thousands of migrants started flooding Chicago from the southern U.S. border 4 years ago, the city scrambled for shelter space and contractors to handle the humanitarian crisis. In 2023, NBC Chicago investigations uncovered out-of-control spending by City Hall. That was the first shoe to drop when we found millions in taxpayer dollars going to contract relief workers in questionable paychecks. Tonight, the other shoe drops with a new state of Illinois Auditor General report that finds contract employees paid millions of dollars to do no actual work. More than 51,000 migrants camped on sidewalks, inside police stations, and the airports, anywhere families could find a corner of Chicago's space. When the city opened official shelters, this Kansas company, Favorite Healthcare Staffing, was hired to provide relief workers. Now, this new investigation from the Illinois Auditor General reports that the state paid $78.5 million to Favorite Healthcare Staffing for employees to sit on standby, not actually doing anything, for nearly 500,000 hours. The state watchdog audit determined that Illinois' Emergency Management Agency paid the mammoth bill without questioning the charges or determining whether they were legit.
We're just burning money, and we need to get on top of that as well.
In 2023, former Chicago Inspector General Joe Ferguson, commenting on similar questionable payments made to Favorite healthcare workers, found in paperwork obtained by our NBC5 Investigates team. Favorite invoices for a 4-week period covered 400 of their relief employees who billed the city for 84 hours of work each per week, with regular pay rates of $50 to $156 per hour, up to $234 an hour for overtime. Each security guard was billed at a rate of $312,000 per year, and one contract nurse was given the equivalent of $836,000 annual pay.
The fact that we've all been left in the dark about the costs per hour for staff for these facilities, I think, is insane.
Following our investigation, some Chicago aldermen pushed back hard at the exorbitant wages and what they saw as a negligent and non-transparent payment process. Now, with this new state report raising additional questions about the cost of responding to an uninvited migrant crisis, the question is, will there be accountability for the alleged accounting misconduct? The Auditor General report tonight provides 10 recommendations to state officials, including keeping closer tabs on billable hour contracts and timesheets. The audit also urges Illinois Emergency Management and Homeland Security agencies to review contractor invoices before paying them. The Auditor General declining our interview request. We haven't heard back from Favorite Healthcare Staffing. They were acquired by a British firm a couple of years ago.
Any likelihood we could ever get that money back after it's already gone out the door?
I think it basically was torched. But, you know, some of these recommendations were just common sense.
Right.
Something that may
be
missing.
Review the bill before you pay it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Most people do that.
That's a lot of money.
Sure is.
Thank you, Chuck.
Welcome.